It was not my intention to first use this space to address this issue, but I think it's something that needs to be addressed in the cubing community right now. Cubers are no longer able to fix cubes, it seems. As the cubing community has gotten younger, and as cubes have gotten better, there's just not as much need, it seems. But the reality is that cubes aren't perfect. Cubes do still have issues, they do still pop, and you need to learn to deal with that. Sure, it can be frustrating at first, just like how it was frustrating following a tutorial on how to solve a cube. Surely something went wrong first. But eventually, you were able to solve the cube. And the same with many other puzzles you've probably learned to solve if you're watching a cubing YouTube channel. I remember my Diane Zanchi, possibly my first speed cube. I think I got a Moyu Sulong at the same time as well. It popped, but it was the best cube at the time, probably. I then got a Moyu Aolong, which was slightly better, but it had issues. It popped. I used to have it on incredibly loose tensions. I had to learn how to reassemble it. I mean, at one point, I could still do it. I could just pull out 2 corners and an edge. Like, you just cannot do that on modern cubes at all. But you could on a Diane Zanchi. I think this one, yeah, I've taken the torpedoes out of this one. So it's even worse. But regardless, back then, cubers knew how to fix cubes. You have the famous videos of big cube explosions with Kevin Hayes on pace for a world record and then his cube explodes or whatever. What did he do? He fixed his cube. What should you do? You should fix your cube. Now, of course, if one piece comes out of your cube, you stop turning the cube. It's that simple. I know I've disobeyed that rule, but that's because I know what I'm doing. If you don't know how to fix a cube and it pops, you stop turning the cube and try and fix it. And if you need to ask somebody for help, yeah, ask somebody. But I think I need to change this at my stalls. If somebody asks me to fix a cube for them, because it happens quite a lot. Sometimes it's my sample cube, sometimes it's cubes they've just bought, sometimes it's cubes they've bought somewhere else and have brought to the competition. That's fine, I will fix it for them as long as it's quick and easy to do. But maybe I should start showing them what I'm doing and trying to explain it. I mean, it's difficult to explain, but maybe it's necessary. Because I think the culture has come to the extent that most cubers just have no idea how to fix cubes, and they even assume it's broken, and that's a problem. And it came to this recently, where I saw another cube store had listed on their site reassembly. I'm not going to name names, but I think that's just a concerning thing, and I think it's my responsibility as a responsible cube store owner to say, you can fix cubes, here's how to do it, and I can prove to you that it's not that difficult. This might be showing off a bit, but I'm going to reassemble a 2x2 blindfolded. Because I can. So, here is a disassembled 2x2. I'm going to put this blindfold on, and I'm going to reassemble this 2x2. Obviously it won't be solved. Right, so we find the core, of course, and this is a Qi M Pro 2x2 ball core. So it's got the fixed corner as in all 2x2s, and the fixed corner is held in place by 3 edge pieces which are slightly different to the rest of them. So we fix that in place, and then we put the other fixed edge in place. Then we put one corner in the slot here, and then we seal it up with the final fixed edge piece. Where's that gone? No, it's not that one. Where's it gone? Obviously, if I could see, I could know instantly where it is, but this is part of the challenge. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So must be one more. That's the trouble with being blindfolded. Yes, there we go. Right. There we go, and it's clicked in place. Right, so now we start using the other non-fixed edge pieces to put the other edges in place. And obviously, like, a 2x2 is kind of like a 3x3, just with hidden edge pieces. Obviously not quite like a 3x3, because if it was like a 3x3 it would just collapse if it wasn't for that fixed corner in place. That obviously, like, it goes without saying, do not twist the fixed corner. I've explained it before on my channel, but seriously, it's very important, because you don't want the corner breaking because you were stupid enough to twist it. Right, 3 minutes and 35 seconds to reassemble a 2x2 blindfolded. It can be done. I've got a corner twist again. Obviously there's a 1 in 3 chance of a corner twist if you reassemble a 2x2 blindfolded. Right, there we go. Learn to fix cubes.